Hey, Dr. Mark, what do you think about getting a shot? Like cortisone shot, steroid shot to help with back pain, neck pain, or any of my issues? Or what about pills? What do you think about that? Do you like that? I almost feel like that's like a loaded question, right? Because if you go to a chiropractor, you're thinking they don't like medicine, they don't like that kind of stuff. You'd be somewhat true about it, but it's because of the end goal. It's because of what it's actually doing to you that we don't like, right? So I'm going to tell you what my opinion is about this. Hey, I'm Dr. Mark Humber with Proactive Chiropractic Group, and I get this question a lot. And so I thought, hey, if these people are telling me about it, there's probably other people that are wondering, hey, is this the right choice? Is this something I should do? Now, let me say this. It's a mindset that I want people to have, okay? We need to change our mindset. Is there a time and place for medicine? Yes, there is a time and place. In emergency situations, I think the medical field shines, okay? In the I have a symptom and there's a pill for every symptom, not what medicine was supposed to be. Obviously, it's become that. That's my opinion. But when it comes to shots, let's just go shots. We'll go pills too. There is no shot, there is no pill in this entire world that fixes a problem. Not one. Shots and medicine manage a problem. Okay, so there's the first mindset that we need to understand. It's not fixing anything, it is managing a symptom, a problem. Okay, that's a big difference. Okay, so here's the second problem that I see. Okay, your body has this innate intelligence and survival. It's a survival mechanism that when the body needs something, it's going to alert you. And the way it'll alert you is by giving off pain. So, for instance, your back starts hurting you. Okay, that's a problem. Say you did something and now you can't bend forward. Okay, that is a survival mechanism because your body is saying to you that if you bend forward, we believe that you're going to damage something further, and we just don't want that to happen. See, your body wants to thrive and survive. And so it doesn't want you to do anything stupid that it could hurt you further, causing you not to be able to thrive and do the things and survive. Okay, so here's my problem. Here's the second problem. So mindset first, managing over fixing. All a pill and all a shot's going to do is manage, not fix. That's not fixing anything, okay? Second thing is survival mechanism. So you take a shot, boom, dang, I feel good. Woo, holy cow, feel great. You bend forward, oh, I feel wonderful. This is like heaven. Okay, let me tell you why that's a bad thing, okay? Your body wants you not to do that because you're going to cause more damage. Well, now you think, again, this is the other process. We think we fixed something because we don't have the pain anymore. Nope. Basically what you did is you just muted it. You just took a piece of tape, put it over its mouth and said, shut up for a little bit. Okay. Now, again, not 100% against this in certain times. I'm just telling you what it is. And you keep bending. You keep doing things. You go back to working out that you couldn't do anymore and you feel great. In the meantime, you're causing more and more and more damage. And your body is screaming so loud that it wants to tell you don't do it anymore, yet you can't hear it anymore. So when that shot wears off, because it will, okay, you're going to be in more pain typically. And guess what? They're going to give you another shot. Well, here's the thing. You have more damage now. Typically the shot's the same potency. And so you get another shot, and it doesn't even last nearly as long. Like say the first one lasts 6 months. I don't know. Some people can get longer than that. But whatever it is, the next shot, you notice it's not even close. Not even half the amount of time. You're bad. Because guess what? You felt good again after the second shot, but you kept doing the things that your body was trying to tell you not to do. And then voila, you have even more damage. Well, then there's so much damage, and the doctor will give you maybe one more shot. They understand that this stuff is pretty potent and it can start eating away at some of the joints and discs and bones and different things like that. So they don't give unlimited amount to you. But then you'll start to notice that that third shot basically didn't even work. And now you're in a ton of pain. And guess what? The one thing you didn't want to do, the one thing you were trying to avoid because nobody is super excited about getting surgery, now that's a real option because you're in so much pain right now and you don't want to live like that. And I don't blame you, okay? The problem is again, because we felt good, we felt as though it fixed the problem and that we were good to go, when really it did nothing. All it did was numb it. Now here's where I tell people all the time, who am I to tell you not to do something when you're in that much pain? You know, listen, chiropractic's not always this instant feel good. I always tell people it's an instant heal. It's an instant heal. You're healing better, faster. Doesn't mean you're gonna be like that, okay? So sometimes you've come to me and you've come to me like years after the fact, right? I've tried everything, it's not working, I'm in so much pain, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, hey, listen, if you gotta take those pills right now, if you wanna get a shot, who am I to tell you when you're in this much pain? I go, but just have the mindset that it's not fixing anything, and I still need to see you, and you still need to figure out the problem. Whether that's through me or through somebody else, you still have to keep the mind open to say, I still need to figure out the problem, okay? So if you're in that much pain, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do it in the short term. You gotta be mama, you gotta be dad, you gotta go to work, you gotta pay the bills, you gotta support your family. Who am I to tell you not to do something that could give you that instant relief possibly in the short term? So I'm with you there, okay? What people need to understand, again, about medicine, and again, I don't mean to knock it, there's a time and place, but what I'm trying to tell people is that your body, let's just even go with the simple things like ibuprofens and the Tylenols of the world, okay? Your body does not naturally make this, okay? Does not naturally make ibuprofen and Tylenol, okay? Meaning, the reason you're in pain is not because you're deficient in that medicine. That is not why you're in pain. So again, you're not fixing anything, you're managing something. How many people would rather manage than fix? No or no, right? But yet we've come accustomed to saying, yeah, I'm cool with managing it, as long as I feel better. Again, you're setting yourself up for failure. Like I don't know anybody who wants to set themselves up for failure in the long term. Again, I'm talking long term. I have friends that are extremely fit people, okay? And specifically a buddy, super fit. And works out all the time, takes care of his body, but he also damages his body quite a bit with the amount of weight he uses, with some of the other things. He was in the Army, he still is. And I was talking to him, this was a little bit ago, and he asked me, hey man, can you just like bend and touch your toes? And I literally thought he was just joking with me. And I'm like, what are you talking about? What kind of joke are we doing here? He said, no, like seriously, just like bend and touch your toes. Like, is it, I don't know, if you're gonna tie your shoe. I'm like, okay. And I was like, and he was like amazed by this, okay? And I'm like, what is going on? He's like, my back is so shot. And I'm like, really? Like, you know, what's going on, right? And he just, whatever, he says that every morning he wakes up, he can barely stand up straight. He goes over to his couch, has a heating pad on there, lays on the heating pad, gets warmed up, and then he's fine. Like, I would never know that he has a problem. He walks fine, everything's fine. It's just he can't do these certain things. And so I don't know if you guys can see, but what he kind of said was when he's gonna bend, he's like, he kind of has to brace himself and kind of like come down like this and just like get there. And I'm like, what is going on here? So anyways, got him to go to a chiropractor out where he's at. So much better. But one of the things that I hear all the time is that most people don't want to have surgery. Like, no, I would never get surgery. Well, I promise you, okay, if you do the pill route and the shot route, it's almost, I'm not gonna say 100%. I'm sure there's some people that have made it a while, okay? But I would assume they're doing other things. They're not just doing the pills. They're active. They're stretching. They're doing more than just that. So if you're not part of that group, odds are you are down the path, you will be going down the path of surgery, okay? It's inevitable. I don't care how much you wish it and will it to not happen. If you don't fix the problem, it's going to get worse. And it's going to get so bad that surgery that you would never ever get, you're going to get. That's what he was kind of saying. He's like, I'm never getting surgery. I'm like, no. You're going to get it. If you don't fix it, it's going to get worse. Right now you're saying it because you're not in that much pain. You're in pain, but you're not like, oh my gosh, pain. So anyways, that is my mindset about pills and shots. They don't fix anything. They manage things. They put a Band-Aid over something that will become an even bigger problem if you don't have the mindset to know that it's managing it and not fixing it. When you know that, your mind will be creative. Your mind will keep running and say, hey, I know I need this right now because I need to support my family and pay the bills and work. But you'll still be thinking, but I still have to figure out how to fix this. I still have to talk to somebody on how to fix this. I still have to dig in deep, research, look into this. Hopefully chiropractic's an option for you. And you're like, hey, I got to try this because I got to make sure that I need to fix this. Okay? And then the second thing, like I said, is when you do this, in the meantime, it is causing more damage. Your body was trying to stop you from doing something. That's important, right? Touch something hot, it hurts, take it away, survival, okay? That's important to do. So, I hope that makes sense. Again, I don't want to make it sound like I'm knocking medicine. There's a time and place for it, but I think you get the gist. So, give chiropractic a shot. Again, it's not the be-all, say-all, but damn, it's so good. It's so good. It could be so good for people, okay? And it's least invasive. You know, I'm not giving you shots. I'm not giving you medicine. It's probably one of the least invasive options you got. So, any questions, thoughts, comments, post it on here. Give me a comment, guys. I want to help you out. If you have more questions, please. I'm going to do this as long as I can, as long as people keep asking me questions, helping you guys out, getting better, being a healthier version of yourself. Anything I can do for you, please, I'm here to help. Have a wonderful day.